Hi, chat. Hey, what's up, gamers? Hello. Welcome in, chat. Welcome in. Hi. Sorry, it's been 2 days. I moved my stream and now it's been 2 days, but welcome back. It's so nice to see you all in the chat. Oh my goodness, what a day. We have a new Minecraft update. We have 5. Is it 5? Yeah, 5 new sub emotes dropping today in this chat. You do not want to miss it. I'm gonna try and I'm doing this like some kind of reality TV show. Another bombshell emote enters the chat box. There's another Bekimon video possibly dropping right after this stream today. You don't want to miss it. Don't go anywhere. Don't know why you'd go anywhere because you literally just got here. Why would you leave immediately? Hi, Alex. Thank you for the 49 months. No, more. 52 months. 52 months. Thank you so much, Alex, for the 52 months. Thank you, Spikejar, for the 5 months. We also had an offline sub in the middle of the other day. Alac with 27 months. Thank you. Welcome back to the stream. We have all sorts of new things to do today and look at and think about today. New sub emotes. And they're animated. Ooh, can I get a ooh? And then we're also going to be looking at the new Copper Age update for Minecraft. Can I get a ah? And also, maybe after the stream, I'm going to put a new video out on YouTube. It's October tomorrow, also known as my birthday month. Can I get a yay? Because I'm turning 28. Thank you, Riru, for the 200 bits. Thank you for the hype train. It is the last day that there will be extra bonus gifted subs. If you gift if you gift 5 subs, there's an extra bonus one or more from Valorant. Thanks, Valorant. Love you, Valorant. So if you fancy any of the new emotes that is about to happen, or you want to give other people the new emotes, then it is the last day that you can give 5. It's also the month before TwitchCon, so every little helps. But I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys welcome back. It is lovely to see you. I'm full of energy and joy. I don't really know why exactly. I've not really got a reason why. I'm just joyous. Allow it, you know? Even though it's a Tuesday, I just be joyous right this moment, you know? You say happy birthday to me? Your birthday was, I don't know. Your birthday was over a week ago. Yeah, I'm kidding. Happy birthday. So benevolent. No, benevolent is has good intentions. That implies that normally I have malicious intent. I just go around being malevolent in general, but today I feel nice. That is not true. That is not true, and you're painting me with the bad, nasty brush. Speaking of nasty things, ads are incoming. There'll be 3 minutes. If you want to not have someone have an ad, then feel free to gift, by the way. I don't know, right? Okay, I know so many people that fully ask for subs all the time, and I don't ever. I really don't ask for subs unless I can work it into a funny bit. And I'm I know so many men that just ask. And I'm does that work? Oh my god, maybe it works. Guys, I should ask for them more. Evany, thank you for the 5 gifted. Valorant, my goat, thank you so much for the 1 gifted. You know what they say about me? I love Valorant. What the hell, Xbox just told me that I have points on X. Go away, Xbox. Sorry, it just beeped at me while I'm trying to thank Valorant, my loyal viewer. But thank you, Emi, that's very kind. I'm only messing. But yeah, no, I just realized that so many people just ask for them, and I'm should I ask? Every 50 subs back will drop a new emote. No. Taught me how to get subs on the realm. Yeah, but I don't know I don't know how I feel about it, you know? I don't know how I feel about that. Selling your name on a Minecraft sign for subs. I don't know. I don't know how it be. No, if I do sub asking, I want to make it worth it. So just let me cook. But I mean, also, I will ask. I'll ask because they're doing a promo at the moment. So, but I hope you guys are good subscribers. Thank you so much. Welcome to the 6 new ones that just joined. Wow, thanks, Evany. And you get paid today. Fuck yes, dude. End of the month. I believe how often he does it and how often it does work. I can believe how often it would work. Yeah, no, I can. You know, and I respect the hustle. I do. I really do. I just don't know if I can partake in the hustle. What I might do is just talk to him and get him to hustle on my behalf, you know? Because that worked. He was talking to me, and then people were doing it. Streamers muted. I had a German video playing apparently. Thought Becky was speaking German for a good minute. I wish I could. Hallo, ich heiße Beckymon. Und jetzt, ich werde Minecraft spielen. That's not that bad, right? That wasn't horrific. That was correct, right? I'm called Beckymon, and today I will play Minecraft. That's pretty close. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't speak German. I speak ein bisschen, not ein bisschen Deutsch. That was plucked. That sentence was plucked out of AS level. That was year 12 German from my high school, where they were trying to teach us the future tense, and I was like, fuck, like what was it? I remember because ich will is spelled ich, like as in I, and then will, it's spelled W-I-L-L. It doesn't mean I will, which really fucking threw me, because ich will means I want, and I'm like, why? Like, I remember that. I remember how the future tense words work, because I was making sure I learned them properly, because there's a really weird, confusing one for English speakers. Anyway. Oh my god, Spotify just automatically moved me from... Maybe I already did that. Honestly, I don't remember. So glad you went live statement say I got to finish my psychology assessment. Well, high five to you, because I got to finish my YouTube video. So we both finished something in the 30 minutes that I needed to delay. And on that note, welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream, ad watchers. Appreciate you watching the ads. They pay me a bit. But it does help. It genuinely does. Someone came up to me in public speaking Gaelic yesterday. I love that, because like, why would they just trying to like flex on you? Like, they just roll up speaking like a very old language at you. And it's like, why are we assuming that you also speak it? That's hilarious. I don't speak Gaelic. That is a different language. But hello, welcome. So for the Becky mob, I have a gift. I come bearing gifts. You bear gifts to me in the form of subscriptions, and I bear gifts to you in the form of 5. Not one, 2, 3, or 4. 5 new emotes by the lovely Moon Kachu, who did all of our other sub emotes, pretty much, like all of the new set. I took your suggestions on board. We have 5 new emotes. I'm going to reveal them one by one, and then we will play some Minecraft. In a shocking twist, Minecraft. I know. What? Becky while playing Minecraft? She never does that anymore. No, it is dear and near dear to my heart, and the Copper Age update just dropped. This isn't sponsored. I just like the game. It's new. I think the plan is I'm going to start a new survival world and like get a copper golem, and like see how it helps me. I'm really excited for copper golems, because as you guys know, and as you guys constantly have a go at me about, thank you for the hype train, appreciate it. Thank you. My chest organization, I mean, what chest organization? I don't ever do that. My chests are horrifically messy within like a week, or like within like a few days of playing on a Minecraft world. I'm too lazy to put everything in the right place. So copper golems, pretty accessible. You just throw things into a chest and they go and sort it for you, which is so good. So good for me. I'm very excited. Yeah, and copper is easy to get. I'm excited to roll with it. But first we're going to do emotes. I have uploaded them all. They should all be done. I'm just going to drop them for you guys, I guess. We did a whole fanfare about the first ones, but that's chill. This one's different. They also sort stuff in different chests. No, so as far as I'm aware, the mechanic goes, and when I say something you guys have a go before, my chest. No, okay, no. No, you guys are very nice about that. No, so as far as I know, mechanically, the copper golem you put things in their in a copper chest, specific type of chest. They will look in just that chest, pick something out, and then they will check nearby chests to it to figure out where it goes. So if there is already like a stack of something in a normal chest, they'll put it in there. They won't sort normal chests. They will only sort from a copper one to other ones, which I think is such a good implementation of auto sorting. It means that you're not getting in these like recursive loops. It means that you don't have to have them sort. They won't just start sorting your shit out for you where you don't want them to. Like, it's a very deliberate thing. Copper became a good resource. Good. That's what updates are for, right? That's what updates are for. They added copper, just the block, in 2021. I would love to ask Mojang about, like, did they always want to do copper like this, or did they try and just have it be like just a building block? Because I don't know. And like, I'd be interested to know that. Maybe I'll just like be like, hi, Minecraft, could you please answer my questions just for me? Please. Okay, first new emote. What should we do for the first one? We will do this one for the first one. Give that a slot. Tier 1. There we go. Bang. There's a new emote in the tier 1 slot now. English only. English only soz. Soz lad. Your hair looks so good today. Thank you. I showered today and it somehow managed to hold the curls today. Copper can be used for tools and stuff. That I'm interested in whether the copper armor and copper tools actually find their way into my like progression loop. Sophie's got it. If you haven't got them yet, try just refreshing or control F5, like proper refreshing. Sometimes that helps. Hold on. So this one is the like please pleading emote, like a you know, that one, you know, big eyes, that sort of thing. I thought that we might want that, and also I like the blubbers emote. It's quite cutesy. If I cry and shit, then, you know, no, not cry and shit. Like if I cry and stuff, you know, whatever you might want to use that for, it's a cutesy one. I just thought that would be a nice one to have. Okay. There are Russian chatters, yes. But yeah, I can't read Russian, soz. Pokemon went super for Louise. Who up crying and shitting. Yeah. Okay, next one I'm adding. This one I feel is just relevant all the time. Relevant all the time. I've just added it. I don't know how long they take to like implement, so like bear with, you know. It's the yapper. We yapping. We're yapping. I do in fact. Sue me. I do yap a lot. I do yap. What can I say? So if you ever think you've had too much of my shit, instead of putting the mute on, please just hit me with that one. A nice subtle way to tell me that I am doing too much and I need to shut the hell up. Refreshing doesn't work for me. It's weird. It's just how Twitch decides, or when Twitch decides to... Okay, so now you're not supposed to do that right away. Okay, you're really funny. You guys are really funny. Yeah, what I really liked on this one is Moon managed to make the eyes slightly point apart. Like, I am yapping, I have no thoughts, yet I talk. You know? It's like, you know, the whole, like, I have no mouth, but I must scream. For me, it's like, I have a mouth, and I absolutely do not have to scream, but I will anyway, you know? How do I get the special cape? I don't know. It's not a cape, I don't think. The drops are, like, bedrock cosmetics. Me when old men. Yeah, exactly. Me when Minecraft, right? So just thought this, and I just like that Moon kind of, I didn't actually say to do this. Like, Moon just went, I'm just gonna slightly point the eyes just slightly outwards, just to kind of highlight how little I'm actually thinking when I'm talking. To the point, you know, you guys know what happens. You guys go like, sometimes you'll laugh at something I said and I don't remember what I've said. Like, you will say something in relation to what I've just said and I'll be like, what? You know? Right, you make the people talk about with the new Becky Yapper mode. That's a good idea. I have a better idea for how I can mess around with Peepo debate. In fact, Thursday stream could be goated. New possible tech. New tech being worked on for the Becumon stream. Another Becumon special. So yeah, I've got the husband. He's coding like crazy. I don't know what he's doing. No, not new PC. I've come up with a new idea, and my poor husband is now making it. So I'm hoping that by Thursday it'll be done, and I think it'll be really funny and good, and you should join in. Guys, so yeah, I got the husband that codes. Okay, I'm making good use of the coding husband. I didn't get the husband that draws or cooks or makes music. You know, I got the husband that codes. So it's a very niche thing, but I think I have a good use case for having a husband that codes. So I'm using it. I think Thursday is hoping. I was gonna do it today, but he's away today, and I was like, I kind of want him there to just make sure nothing goes wrong. So I hoping it will be debuting on Thursday. But has the update dropped? It is out. Yes, I'm just introducing some new emotes to my chatters, my subscribers, and then I will get on the game and we will play. And I want to basically just try playing a survival world and see what the copper golem can do. I also am interested to see how early a copper golem becomes useful in a playthrough. Which might be cope because I happen to be starting a new world to try it out, but like, I also want to know that. So this is why people get husbands. Yeah, he's got to be good for something. And when it's like coding stupid Minecraft shit for me to do streaming with, like, I knew it was a point to this whole thing. Hi Daisy, what's up? Are you okay? Oh no, not good day. It's all right. You good? You enjoy your look and have a good one. Have a good one. And for Daisy, I got another new emote. Another new emote. Hardcore, not hardcore, no. Having a husband is not worth it. Well, wait till you see what he's cooked up. There is a new emote that's just dropped. You have to refresh if you want it. And also be subscribed. You know. Girls at work were ranting about that BFs and you were just like... Yeah, Sophie's found it. Sophie's really quick on it. How are you doing that? Why did you get them first? A little cheering. Because you guys like to be cheerleaders in the chat for when I'm doing MCC and things like that. We've got Cheergy as well, but we've got our own little cheering emote for us now, which is so cute to see. Yeah, watch your PC loading the emotes on mobile. Okay, why are we multitasking the Becumon stream? Don't have it. Well, you'll get them all in one go. And then for the last two new ones, these are two that you guys have asked for multiple times, and so I deliver. I hope you find useful them both. I've just put them both on. Put them both on. Sweating the Becumon stream. We got two. They're related to each other. Yeah, we got 5 new sub emotes. Yeah. We got the yep and the no. We got the yep and the nope. We got them. Again, I really like the yes being just fuck you. They're so fast. I can get them adjusted so they're not so fast. They're a little bit quick. I love the yes just like fish-eyed to fuck, so it's like so wide apart. Nod looks like it's headbanging. What is nodding if not headbang? Is it just because it's fast? Okay, I'll get it slowed down. I'll get them slowed down. They look like fish. So this is the thing, because Rob always says I remind him of a fish. Will we add to Discord? Yes, I will be adding them to Discord. But I need to do those manually because the animated versions never go into Discord because it's kind of a weird crossover thing. Portal, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you very much. And Nerd, thank you for the 28 months. Hello. Thanks, guys. Robert's the fish now. Like describing the drawing of her husband. Dude, hi, Cam. Hello, hello. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed them. Please say a big thank you to Moon Kachu, who is our lovely emote artist. I will ask for those ones to be slowed down. It's quite hard to tell when they're not in a chat, like how it works. But W Moon, because Moon's so good at this and is nailing them, and I really love the style. It's a cutesy, and I like having all of these emotes. It's really fun, like slowly actually filling them up after all this time, because like it was weird because Twitch, they did it where like you unlock new emote slots based on how many subs you have gotten, like your max amount of subs. Like you hit the new maximum and then you get more. And I unlocked loads of emote slots ages ago. And then they added animated emote slots, like which they never had before, but they added all of them. So suddenly there was like 30, so there's 30 animated emote slots, which is like a lot to fill out of nowhere. Like there's a lot. So looks like you're nodding in front of a door peephole. That's kind of what I was going for. Yeah, they were like, oh, here's your 30 emote slots that you have unlocked. And I'm like, yay, cool. I unlocked those gradually, so I can slowly fill them up one by one, or like two by, every so often I can fill them up. And then they went, here's 30 animated emotes. And I'm like, okay, animated emotes are more involved and therefore expensive because they're animated. And they're like, here's 30 slots. And I'm just like, oh, okay. So like, I just never got round to it. And so I'm like, I got to do this in one fell swoop. And so there we are. There's still 14 open slots. I think I'm still going to work with them, like work them in, get more done slowly, over time. Like there's so many. I've got 1 static slot for tier 1, 14 slots for animated emotes for tier 1. But then you get 2 bonus ones. I don't know why. 2 extras. So there's actually 16 slots. Then there's 4 slots for tier 2, 5 animated slots for tier 2, 4 slots for tier 3, because I've got like 1 in each, because I don't really do the emotes per tier, because I don't know. It's a bit much. And then 5 more slots for tier 3. And I'm just like, that's lots of slots, actually. There's like quite a lot. So basically, any that going forward, really, they're probably going to be animated, because I don't have static slots, but I do have animated slots. So just do tier 1. I feel like if you're going to do tier 2 or 3 subscription, I'm like, do that if you want to, if that's something that you like want to volunteer to do. Whereas I'm like, I want the value to just be in the tier 1 sub, because I just don't, because like for a tier 1 sub, you get no ads, you get all the emotes, right? And it's like, those are like the main things that you get, and the badges and stuff. But then tier 1, tier 2 and 3, it's more, there are more slots, but it's like, also for me, it's like, so if I wanted to fill out tier 2, I've got to commission 9 emotes that barely anyone gets to use, which is like a lot. What's the difference between the tiers? Yeah, that's a good question. I should probably know that. Like, yeah, I don't really, it's just more. Are there any tier 2, 3 emotes? There's 1 on each that are just there as like sort of token emotes. They're just Bernard ones. Oh yeah, more channel points multiplier. Do you just pay more each month? Yeah, it's a higher tier of subscription. Sorry to ask this of you, but we get more sub badges. I really don't want to be a piss badge anymore. No, I should get those done. Sorry, I will put those on. I'll put them on my list. But yeah, no, the tier 2 to 3 for me is like, if you want to pay more, if you want to subscribe more, and like the reason is that you just want to help more, then that's awesome. But I don't consider what you get as a subscription or what you get for the jump in price to be worth it. I can't make it worth it personally without a lot of work. So it's one of those, it's one of those. I like, maybe that's silly of me. Maybe I should have invest more in like tier 2s and 3s. But I'm like, I'm happy with my... I just want my tier 1s. My tier 1s. Pat tier 1s. Anyway, that's my new emotes. I will now jump into the video game that we're promising, that I promised. Don't pat me, sorry. Sorry. I hate you now. I'm unsubbing. So we're jumping into the Copper Age drop. I just want to show you the little trailer that they dropped for this though. Honestly, it's so cute. It's so cute. I just need to show you the little release trailer. It's so cute. I love it. It makes me cry. No, it doesn't really make me cry, but it's cute though. I love how they animate him. Look at him! He's just... It's so cute. Why is he like smack? He's like, put shit in there, bro. It's so sweet. Oh my, oh. It's so cute. No, no. No. No, no, not the angst. What? No. Oh. He fixes him. Oh yeah. Oh no. They're besties. Oh. So, I love. Oh, dude, the animation. This bit particularly, the way he steps and he like goes like this and does this. I love this bit. This bit. Wait. Here. That I don't know what it is about that bit in particular. The way he does the little. That like scratches my fucking brain. Wait, the movement is so smooth. I love it. Oh, it scratches my brain, dude. Like it really that shit hits, you know? Just his little stepping. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, just wanna look at the splash screen. He's right there, look. Oh, so silly. Okay. Anyway, let me just hop into the game. Hold on. Bam. Well, okay, wait. This is a new world. I just loaded it. I loaded it up before stream because my computer just struggles with loading chunks at the beginning of a world, and there's no like performance mods on here because it's the new version. So I loaded it in, but I kind of got a goated spawn. I will be honest. Like, what the hell? Speedrunners say what? What? But yeah, basically, is this a new thing that I don't take damage in this chunk, or did I just lag really weirdly in my own? Anyway, sorry if the frames can get bad. Working on it. Working on getting a new computer. But yeah, I want to see how early copper golems become something that like is worth getting, you know, into a brand new playthrough. Like how quickly am I going to be like, this is the best thing ever and I need one every time? Because like I see copper golem, for me, somebody who like, is my sound seem really low? Maybe I'll just double check that they're all, sometimes I turn some weird stuff down just for like recording. I just want to see like, is this something where I'm going to just want to have a copper golem instantly in my worlds? Hello, water bottle, what's up? Water bottle emperor? I don't know. I'm doing pretty well. This has got to be like a lord or lady water bottle, surely. He's just... What? Don't be mean. Alex, don't be mean. Don't be mean to the virtual inanimate object, dude. Some robotics person's gonna make a real one, and then I will, like... and I don't think I'll ever have wanted anything more in my life. Starting with the blacksmith is kind of huge. I will just see if there is anything... Oh, wait, is this a blacksmith? Oh, my God! Hello, computer, please, man. Give it a rest. You're under arrest. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, yoink. I'll just grab those then. Appreciate it, game, for spawning me in with some stuff. Cool. Of course, it's two iron ingots, not 3. I couldn't have just had a pickaxe at this point, but that's fine. Uh-oh. I literally just spawned in. Plan is how fast can I get a copper golem? Not speed run, but like, you know, how fast can I get a copper golem, and how quickly do I feel like I need one? Importantly. I see you, Stone. You can't hide from me. But yeah, the copper golem, I feel like I'm gonna just want those at my house all times in a playthrough. Also, you're gonna have to bear with me here, right? And I think, look, now, very possible that I'm so deep in copium that I cannot even, like, I'm delusional, but I think something's wrong or changed with either how my mouse inputs into my PC or my sensitivity has changed somewhere. And I think it's why I might have been so horrific during MCC, because I'm now also horrific suddenly at Overwatch, which I have played regularly. It feels like my mouse is wrong, and I can't explain why. And I've checked, it's not mouse acceleration, it's off. I feel like, because I had to unplug my USB hub, which is where my mouse goes in, for a bit, because I had to use the cable. Long story, it doesn't matter. I feel like something's fucking gone wrong, because my general ability to move my mouse around and have it go where I want it to go has gone down drastically, even in games that, like, I have been playing regularly. And it happened MCC, which could well have been my own fault, and I will happily take that L. But, like, I'm also considering that maybe my mouse is mega messed up, or like something like that. Why am I doing that? See, or maybe it's just me, possibly. I was gonna make a hoe so I can get the hay. Probably also make an axe as well. Hello. Dirt on the mouse. No, it's a new mouse, but I've had it. It's been fine for a bit. Like, I've had it now for a bit. You having a stream Overwatch? I'm not. I tried once briefly, and it instantly identified there was a major issue with Overwatch streaming in that I have to watch my screen all the time. I have to lock in on my screen and concentrate on what I'm doing in order to effectively play, which doesn't happen in games like Minecraft. And so I can't talk to chat. And so I'm basically not silent. I could be yapping, but I'm essentially kind of struggling to speak for the entire time while I mediocrely play a game that is like a very, like, what, 9 years old now or something. And it's like, I just don't think it's gonna be good. I don't think you'll like it, and I don't think I will either, because I'll just feel like I'm being watched over. Which would be, I mean... who do you main? I am just a kind of support main, which is code for not really anyone in particular, so I'm not that good at anyone. I play... At the moment, I like Zenyatta. He's my favorite, and... I play Batiste. And oh, I get it, because Overwatch, yeah, thanks guys, thanks, appreciate that you got that one, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go over there and see if there's any iron to be got. So if I'm on stream with friend, okay, right, so straight away there's copper here. So I'm like, look how much there is. Does this now, do I now turn this into like copper armor, copper tools? Is that worth? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just see, I'm just gonna try it out. Brigitte is good. I haven't barely played Brigitte. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those games where, like, it's my game that I... Also, from, like, a kind of... In a Pavlovian way, it's my game that I kind of go to just, like, unwind and play very, very casually. And so I do accidentally just stop speaking while I play it, which obviously isn't really conducive to streaming a game. So... How does one make the golem? So you need a block of copper and a pumpkin, like a jack-o'-lantern. That's it, I think. Which isn't much. So it's pretty cheap, copper golems are. Considering I have enough copper at this point to make like a bunch of blocks. I get I know, I need to go find some pumpkins. There could be seeds, maybe. Actually, I might have left them in there. Favorite bit of an Oreo? The whole thing, you freak. What do you mean? Bite into the whole Oreo. What do you... No. They work together. It's about balance. How often do you stream? 4 days a week? Did the video pumpkin seeds? That's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. Okay. Pop that in there. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't put any fuel in it. Okay, let's go check if there's pumpkin seeds in the village. What are we doing today? Brand new Minecraft update just dropped. It's got the copper age, which is copper golems, copper armor, copper tools have all been added today. So we're basically looking at where this goes, like where that slots in. Whoa. Okay. Bread. Where that, like, how quickly a copper golem becomes useful, whether using copper tools and getting them is worth doing at any point, and armor and stuff, or if it's kind of like meh. See the Nautilus mob? Hell yeah, I saw the new Nautilus mob. Oh, bucket, nice. Yeah, no, good stuff. I'm excited. I like new cute creatures. New cute creatures. That is right up my alley in this video game. Oh my god, brown egg. Sorry. Oh, okay. What have you checked with the mouse? I've not really troubleshooted too much. You know why? Because I feel like the last couple months have been just entirely me troubleshooting my computer, and it's pissing me off. And I sort of just CBA with it, you know. So not really. I haven't really checked. I need to go check latency and stuff. See if there's any input stuff. Yeah, just I don't know. It was weird. I booted up Overwatch, and I hadn't played in maybe some days. But not ages, and I was just instantly dog shit. My aim was just so bad, and I was like, what's happened? Have I suffered a head injury? But it's just specifically taken out any ability I did have to aim in a video game. Is that all it's done? Okay, we'll just craft those up, keep them, get that copper on the go. I will double check for any iron. But between your mouse buttons, yeah, no, it does do that, but I know that it does. So it's at where it was always at. I just feel like it feels like it's just sluggish, and that's what's weird. I don't feel like the sensitivity is wrong. It feels like the input is laggy. So I don't know. Biscuit is the best bit, but I think that the Oreo biscuit has to be paired with the iron, with the middle for it to be a complete thing, you know? How God intended. Yeah, they did the whole ad campaign before with oh, it's, first you twist it, then you lick it, then you dunk it. That was the British ad campaign. I realize I say that and realize I don't know if that was an all world thing or just the UK. But I always thought that was a bit crazy. Custard cream without the cream. And then you're just eating custard, and I hate custard. Conceptually, I'm against it. Right, with new updates, wait for the mods to update. Yeah, I'm interested to see about, it would be interesting to talk to some modders on a YouTube video or something. Talk to some modders. It's on a real one, how do these drops affect your ability to update mods? Because I know that was a big worry, and it obviously does slow it down because they have to kind of update to include everything in a mod each time. Becca's against custard. I don't like custard. I just don't. It's not something that, I don't know. Are we pro custard in this house? I just don't like it. Right, so there's copper. Let me make some armor. I'll do that. Wow. Oh, okay, well, I fucked that up. Whoa, it's so pretty. Oh, can I? This is what I mean about the clicking. I feel like I'm just can't fucking function anymore. Let's get this shiny new set. Hold on. Oh, I didn't even notice I already had iron on it. So that gives you 5. Wow, it's pretty. It's cutesy. Look at me. Yeah, no, it complements my little blue stuff. My little blue skin. It's so nice. Look how pretty it is. Catastrophic of server retention just generally over the past year. What do you mean by server retention? What, like public servers? Or playing? Wow, I'm drippy. I'm drippy. I'm half and half now. Because I had iron that I found already and I forgot about it. So I've obviously got enough to make a pickaxe out of iron now, but I want to look at making one out of copper and making a copper set of tools and see how they work, see how they function. I'd say the only thing that I'm like surprised at with copper is I feel like it most naturally sits as like a component of redstone because copper is used for wires. Copper isn't really like made into tools. It's really soft. Like it's a really soft metal, so it's used not for that. And I'm surprised that they ended up going with armor and tools and not like a more specific copper based use. I'm playing on SMP. It's going to start up like a month after the drop comes out, so everything can update and stabilize, and then by the time they're announcing new features, literally a week after the drop comes out, people are hyped over that. That makes sense. I get the content's, the sort of cycle of getting content has changed, and like it is really, really rapid sometimes. Like it feels a lot. Like you kind of, it's this sort of, when's the best time to start a server? Like, do I wait for the Nautilus, you know, Mounts of Mayhem to be added to, if I was to start like a server or with friends or whatever, when do I do it? Like, do I do it now, today? But like, oh, I want the Nautilus in there. Like, I want to have that in there. But like, I shouldn't, you know, I can't. Vexy, thank you for the 10 months. Sorry, I completely missed that one. Thank you. And perhaps Liv, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you. Oh, God. You got new sub emotes, by the way. Resubbers, just so you know. There's 5 new ones today. There's a little treat. I've got so much copper so quick, man. So much. But yeah, like, when do you start one? So if I want to start up a server, do I start it today when the new copper stuff's just dropped? But like, I want to do the Nautilus. Like, do I wait and start it in when the Nautilus drops? But like, I also don't like when the spear drops or whatever. But like, also then by that point, there'll be probably something else on the horizon shortly after that drops. And I'm like, oh, okay, you know, there'll be a copper spear. Yes. Yeah, there will. Everything's tiered all the way up now. Apart from, I think horse armor doesn't have netherite on it. It's like it's 3 months. Yeah, it's been 3 months. It's just obviously, yeah, I understand the impact that has on like just figuring out when to start a new playthrough and when to do that. I guess the gist is don't like keep in the same one. That's always the point, isn't it? The short Twitch 3 minutes ago. Welcome to Twitch. Welcome. How you doing? Hope you're good. This is Twitch. I'm playing a video game and I'm talking and you guys are watching. No shaders yet. Not in Java. Vibrant Visuals is on Bedrock. It's not in Java though. But Java has its own shaders, so you can just put shaders on them already. Which is probably why they're not really like doing it really quickly for Java. Sometimes like, you open a basketball street. Why are you saying that like I'm a bad influence? Like, whoa, stay away from me, dude. You know, I'll drive you off the bloody platform. So sniffy again. I'm sniffy. Okay, this, and I will now make all of the tools in copper because why the fuck not? Also, I want to see them. They're really pretty. I must concede that they are very cute and pretty, which does help. There you go, yeah. Okay, what I will say is the speed at which I have now been able to get an entire set of copper tools and armor off just being near a coastline is crazy. Very, very fast. Like, we are not far in here. I would not have found this much iron by now and smelted it. There's so much. What was your thoughts before this update and after the update? What do you mean about what? It's crazy. It's a cult. Stay here. Join us. What What do you mean, like general opinion or like my opinion? I was always I was always a fan of it. I think I was expecting them to use it for redstone though. That's what I was saying earlier. I'm just gonna throw this away. I don't need it. I've got my copper. Like, yeah, it feels fast. I don't really know. I'm not out here timing it by the millisecond, you know. I was always pro them adding more functionality to it. I feel like it's feature complete now. And in the video on YouTube that I may be uploading today after stream, then I talk about that and other things and the new update that they announced and all my things that I think about that. So you should go and check out my YouTube channel, maybe subscribe to it. I don't know. Because I yap. As per the emote, I do yap a lot. And so now I found a new outlet for yapping. Okay, pumpkins. Are there any pumpkins immediately available to me in this area? This is a watermelon spawn, right? Not pumpkins. Pumpkins don't spawn here. So I think first mission is to go find a pumpkin. So let's do that. Copper with water. I think I was thinking genuinely, I was fully convinced when they started like teasing about copper. I was fully convinced they were going to be like, mix it with redstone and then you can put wires on the wall. But I think that would just be too, now I'm thinking about it, that's too sweeping of a change. Like that would fuck everything to do with redstone. Like that would, like any redstone things would just become so like completely different. I guess not because it would be added, but like it would be something where all the redstoners would just turn around and have to like rejig their entire things. Looking like to do your hair? Hell yeah. Looking for pumpkins. I'm looking. That's how I get my boy. My little fella. Poor mumbo jumbo. Well, that's not happening. I was surprised that it didn't. I get it, but I'm surprised they didn't. Because I don't know much about copper in real life. Any copper experts? See, look how much copper there is, though. There's so much. I'm glad that there's like a use for it now. Like, oh my god, there's so much of it. Any copper experts? Have we got like a... Sometimes I say that and then like, yes, I am in fact the copper representative of the British History Museum. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. What are you fucking doing here? You know? Like vegetable being able to travel vertically. That was my thought. Completely spitballing the thought of when they first teased copper changes, when they hadn't introduced what it was for yet. I was like, oh yeah, so you craft it with redstone and then it sticks to the wall. That was like my theory, my game theory, but I'm not a redstoner, so with more thought, probably it wouldn't actually be doable or helpful. The weather doesn't... Up. Not a copper expert for the British Museum. Well, what are you bloody good for then, chat? You know what do you mean you're not an expert? A lot of coal. Might grab a bit more coal. I need pumpkins. Where do pumpkins spawn? Plains, villages. There's another biome they spawn in, but I can't believe. Okay, then I'll leave. I guess suspending at something at school. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed you don't. Mini, fingers crossed. Well, I'm just a bully. I'm just a bully that's... Yeah, I am begging for... Is that pumpkin? Yippee! Okay, cool. I can make my little fella. Something to tell you. It's me, the copper expert from the British Museum. Copper isn't nearly abundant enough if you're trying to use it. I don't know. It is very abundant. I guess, like, yes, building... True, but, like... I guess if you only if you... I think it feels like it's supposed to be placed as, like, a kind of accent block. Like, you can get it, but not, like, a shit ton of it. Beetle! Thank you for the brand new subscription. That's a brand new subscriber right there. No way. No way. And you join the day of my new subscription, you join. You now get subscription, new 5 new sub emotes. God, I messed that up. You get 5 new emotes. You actually get loads more. You get more than that because you've just got it. One day I'll get good at marketing. Right, so we can't be telling people to run when they join the channel. That's not a good look. That I do know that much about marketing. Okay, so now I can do this. Do I craft it with an axe? What's the fucking... I don't do these. Am I I don't know how to do this. Do I, like, use an axe on it, or... How do you turn these into a thing? Is it shear? Oh, it's shears. Okay, my bad. I forget. I haven't done this in a long time. Sick. I got seeds for that too. Right, well, I need chests and stuff. I guess this is like where it's not useful is when you've just started. I guess I go make a house real quick. Make a little housey house. And then I put some chests in it. Whoa. Is that a ravine? Is that an above ground ravine? I feel like I never see those anymore. Am I crazy? Like, I feel like I haven't seen one of those in ages. Copper mine diamond. I doubt it. Copper chest. No. See, when you spawn in a copper golem, it automatically gets a copper chest. Fun little tech. Little bit of tech for you from an expert. I am the Minecraft expert of the British Museum. So, yeah. I see them constantly. I don't know. I feel like I haven't seen one in ages, like a normal ravine. Usually down there, like, big holes in the ground. I guess I'm doing a vegan run today because I've got so much bread. Expert at the British Museum. Riru, I don't want to be, like, condescending here, but the British Museum actually hire a lot of experts. It's kind of their, like, whole thing. Oh my god, hi turtles. Hello. All right, okay. I'm gonna make a really shit house now. So I don't want a single comment on my house. No, actually you can. I don't want a comment on my house, okay? I need to make a house for my golem friend to live in. No, not dirt. I'm doing my most basic baby ass house, okay? Because I don't want... This is not the focus of today. Not sure about that. Okay, yeah, you guys are so funny. You guys ever consider a career in streaming? Because you're fucking hilarious. God. Should try streaming or something. I don't know. Ravine Rio Bedrock Java thing? I don't know. I only play Java. Why don't I play Bedrock? Why? I need more wood. Good thing I have my trusty copper axe that I just got. Wow, look at it go. Look at it chop. I have actually. I have played, but only to do certain things like the movie stuff. And there was an MCC thing. And that was it, you know. Welcome back. Hey, yo. We need windows. Yeah, I'm getting there. Oh my god. I need to play. Wow, it's faster than stone without the resource investment of iron. Oh, good. Oh, goody. No whites, only pupils. Yeah, they're small and subtle. I'll get them slowed down, though. You better be the next... Well, I was in the last one a little bit, and I was in the one before that a lot. You know, because I was on the... they did Ender Cup before. They covered the Ender Cup, which I didn't know they were going to do, which was awesome. Minecraft Story Mode. I'd love to play Minecraft Story Mode. Unfortunately, it is entirely, like, abandonware, lost media, and so to get it, you have to either find a physical copy, which is not really something I can do for my computer because I don't have a disk drive, or pirate it. So I'd love to. Yeah, I know there are ways I can get it, but I need to make sure that I am able to do it and that won't, like, I'm not crossing any lines that I don't want to cross on a personal, professional level. But I would like to play it, yes. I'd like to play it on stream. I think it is quite funny. You did it on Netflix. It's not on Netflix anymore, I don't think. To my knowledge. And I have a lot of knowledge. Yeah, I never played it. It wasn't really my kind of game. This is the worst. This is the worst day now. You've made the worst day about Pokemon. Pay on stream, I'd explode. I want to. I'm going to figure out how I might be able to. Like, I can get the game. I can figure out how to get it, but I need to make sure that there's no like issues with getting it and playing it, since it isn't like something I can buy. So, you know what I mean, guys. You know what I mean. You can read between the lines. Don't want to get told off. I don't want to get told off. That's all. I can. Yeah, I might ask to see. I know he didn't. He played it not long ago. There was an app at some point. Respectfully, even if there was an app, I would not be putting you through the torment of playing a mobile game on stream. Up. Should I do crafts? Probably. You don't have to. Whatever you want. Up. Up. Not there's anyone who's properly stealing. Yeah, I just don't know who it all belongs to at this point, so I'm like, it's fine. I will figure it out because it is on my list of things that I want to do. It was already on my list. Yes, we're going for the cobblestone floor. No, I will not hear objections. La 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 la. La la la, I do not hear them. What objections? There's none. This is a perfectly good flooring material. I don't know what you mean. We're gonna make some oak doors. Why does it always give you 3? I never really understand why it gives you 3. Okay. She's gone deaf. More deaf. I'm even more deaf. So you had a back door as well. I suppose. I just never need 3. I either need 1 or 2. Or 4. That's possible. Oh, yeah. Okay, very secure house right here. Schmelt. A turtle. Yeah, there's turtles. 6 blocks of material and 3 doors covers 6 blocks. Yeah, no, that's actually a really good point, Blue. I hadn't considered that. Gold star for you. Why is the double click so... I feel like that's never something that happened. That made double clicks really sensitive. No one knows because license to game expired. Not forcing you to play it. I will have a look into it, yeah. Second for back and third one for secret escape. How does he typically have roofs? Okay. Yeah. Even he gets the gold star award today for being clever. You win nothing. Okay, roof time. I will have to go feed the animal in my house at some point. I like window panes. I don't really get on with window blocks unless I'm... Well, yeah, no, at all, actually. But my builder era... Dude, this is not my builder era, dude. What is this? It's such a pain to craft. Very good. You also get more blocks. You craft 6 glass into 16 panes or whatever it is. Like, that's a really good return. I love your emotes. They're so cute. Thank you. Thank you. Courtesy of Moon, who is wonderful and epic. It's 6 blocks for 16. Like, that's cheap. It's just good economics, you know? Oh, look at this view. Oh, that's so good. Lovely beach. Okay, let's pop that in there. I need more wood. More... Why live in a wood? Oh my god. Nothing's ever good enough, is it? 6 wood makes 2 trapdoors. You're right. That's a bad economics. My computer is yelling. My computer is like, whoa. Oh god. Okay, do I have coal? Yes, I do. I need to just make one little bit of torch so I do not fucking die. I will also put this here before there's monsters spawn. But it should look great there. Oh yeah, it would. I'm not fucking using it though. Because this build is about efficiency and it's not about design. They nerfed the copper door crafting recipe. What did they nerf it? How did they nerf it? Gotta go baking a cake? Hell yes. That's sick. I love cake. I want to eat cake. Okay. Okay, so I'm determined not to make a chest until I can make the iron golem chest. I'm being stubborn. That's why I haven't made a chest yet. I'm deliberately waiting and I'm putting empty chests down so he can do all my sorting for me. Not even being efficient. Oh, Lord. Whoa. That's a wall of text, Blue. What the heck? When you cut material into smaller pieces, you waste material. So it fills infinite bottles. That's true. There isn't really any logic to crafting in Minecraft. Which sounds weird now I say that in an entire thing. You know, I found a new phrase. Right. Okay, I've just outed myself there. I read a phrase the other day when I was looking up about the new update, and I'd never heard it before. I just described it as a new phrase. It's new to me. You might just go, dude, this has definitely been a thing for ages. I heard the phrase hopium. Like, instead of copium, it's like hopium, like huffing that hopium, as in like you're hoping for something. I really like it. And I don't know if I'm crazy that I haven't heard that yet, but I thought it was kind of clever. Why are you exclamation mark? Oh, no, don't say that I've never heard hopium. I've never heard it before. Wait, no, hang on. There's people that also haven't heard that. Oh, God, no, mold. Wait, no, you just asked me what it is. Wait, I think, are we an even split? Has it been around for ages? I've never heard it before. I've never heard of it. How have I not? I'm online. Oh, guys, no, don't let me off. No, I need to be held accountable for my errors. Every error. Run a poll? Yeah, we can, because I've never seen such an even split, bro. Okay. Have you heard the phrase hopium? Hopium. Before. Yes, it's been around ages. No, this is the first time I've heard. Okay, well, that's it. Okay, 2-minute poll. Please vote, because I'm actually interested, because there was a very divisive question, apparently. Because I had people question marks for like, dude, how have you not heard that? And also, what the hell is that? I've never heard that. 82 next month. Haha. No, I turned 28. Maybe I'm not as chronically online as I thought. Well, that's what I thought. I thought, oh god, it's ugly, isn't it? That's what I thought. I was chronically online, but then I've just this phrase. I'm like, that's clever, and I like that. That's funny, but I feel like I should have heard this before. Oh my god, I'm not being efficient, chat. I know. I've realized. What QL mods do you use right now? 0, because this is a brand new update, and I haven't bothered to check if there are like sodium and such are already updated to meet it. But I mean, normally just optimizing stuff like sodium and maybe a zoom, maybe that sort of thing. Maybe free cam content stuff. I never really mod to like change the game at all. Like not even sort of vanilla plus things. I don't know. I've always been a big believer in canon. Like I was saying, I never really forayed into fanfic when I was younger either, because I kind of was like, no, it is the holy canon. And like, I only really get invested in like the real story. That's just how my brain works. Sodium Iris got updated. Yeah, fair. They are on it. I know. I just haven't checked. Wow, look at her in all her fucking glory. Isn't she beautiful? That was rhetorical. Don't answer that. I just need a house so I can see about my copper golem. Big hole in my house? No, there's not. Like, no, there's not. What do you mean it looks like me? What do you mean the house looks like me? What does that mean? What do you mean? Like, the fringe? We got a fringe. It's like, oh, dogs look like their owners. Dogs look like their owners. Minecraft houses look like their builders. Is that what we're saying? Is that what we're saying? So you've just compared me to a house, and not only is that, it's an ugly house. It needs, what do you mean it needs to be wider? No, shut up. What? The ugly house. You said she's pretty. I was being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic. God damn it. Brother. Oh, you were saying that because I said it was pretty and you were like, haha, looks like Beckymon. You were trying to be nice. Oh, I see. I was being incredibly sarcastic. House Shimon. Bro, like, your streamer might be cool, but would your streamer become a house to help house her viewers? Don't think so. Beckymon single-handedly solving the housing crisis by turning into a house. I'm going to give away a free house to my viewers, and the house is me. No, I just hate you. No, I just hate you. Any nude viewers in chat? If you stay long enough and chat enough, I will too hate you. I'll hate you as well. Which it sounds great, doesn't it? So your reward, if you want to stay in the chat, then eventually I'll hate you, and that's awesome. Woohoo! Whoa, I want to own me. What? UK would be cool to bake around it. Dude, you know what? I'm not going to comment on that because that will open a political discussion, and I don't want to do that. Right, let's make this little copper guy, right? Copper, that's a trapdoor. What? Copper block. 9 ingots, copper block. Pumpkin. It's a pumpkin. Don't get promoted to monster and you're forced to live in Beck's basement. Yeah, it's not even my basement anymore. It's crazy because I used to have one and now I don't. I live in a flat now. I just haven't told Blue that it's not my basement. The chat who's jokingly left today, I'm in my drive them away era. Like I'm trying to make it, it's reverse psychology, see? I'm like, go away. Go away. Leave now. Leave. And you know what? Don't gift 5 gifted subs and get a bonus subscription from Valorant. Don't do that. That was a stupid idea. Why would you do that? You know, that is it's an age-old thing. I became a basement. Yeah, because I'm based. Zing. Basement. All right. Zing. Okay, right. Listen. Let's see, this is what happens, right? If I do the funny beg for subs thing, which people do, and then I don't get them, which is fine, and I'm not asking, you don't owe me anything. But then I'm like, and then nothing happens, and it's just this like, it's this joke that doesn't have a punchline every time, which I think is also funny. But maybe it's copium or hopium. Am I hopiuming for subscriptions? I think that hopium. Right, now listen, I'm going to do this now. What we're going to do, put down a shit ton of empty chests. You calling us poor? What did Newton say about like unwinnable, like immovable force and unstoppable force, immovable object? Unwinnable argument. Why didn't he account for that part? What law is that? Okay, we're gonna sort our chests out, okay? It's gonna be sick. And when I say we, I mean my little man that I'm gonna spawn in my house. Like, I'm pretty... Oh. I am pretty seasoned in having a man in my house that puts things away for me. Because I am married. Beck just hates the pool. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even check the fucking poll, man. This is what I mean when I forget things all the time. Is Robocop a golem? Oh, I wish he was. So small. Oh, what? Okay, this is new. This is new. So I misplace a block, so I click it and I click again. If I do it too fast, it just pulls them up. Is it just me? Is that a setting I can change? Because that's tripping me up a lot already. Like, I accidentally hold right click in the wrong spot. Beautiful house. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy James. Okay? Thank you. Good, because it looks like me, apparently. I don't see it, personally. Apparently, this house looks like me. Your double click speed. Yeah, but but it's the game. I played Minecraft recently and it hasn't changed. It does, I can't lie. Anything new here? What Tyquan touch block outline? Controls? Mouse settings? Scroll? No. That feels like it would be there. Sprint window, that's good. Huh. We have new emotes. We do. We have new emotes, Steam Froggy. See? Right. So now I have these 6 chests. I'm going to put a little guy down and we're going to sort all of this stuff. So I guess I should do like, what if I did this? I want to just try sorting everything, okay? And then we're going to do cobble in here. And then we're going to do some of this stuff in there. Obviously this I'm currently what's the word? I'm simulating it right now. I should probably smelt this iron. I'm interested to see what the glass does, if it's like how... I want to know how smart these little dudes are, you know? Let's try it. Filthy tea scavenger, but you're married? It's fine. It's old news now. That was January news. We're past it. I am married, yes. Yes, a secret man. Kept a man secret. Is it hard to keep an entire man secret? Okay. Ooh, hello! Hello! Yeah, no, I know. He's looking at my chest. He's like, what's nothing in there, you fucking idiot? Oh, bye. Bro, the copper golem is leaving. Oh, you're back. Yay. Why did he just leave immediately? He was like, nah, whatever. Okay, I'm going to put all this in. Let's see what he does. I'm just going to drop it all. In we go. I want to just see what he does. Right. Get on it. What have you got? So he checked that chest first. So he put... Yeah, so it was in there. Nice. Okay, sick. So he grabbed it and he put it in there. I don't know where he's going to try and put this one. There's copper in this chest. Yeah, he waits until I'm out of inventory so he doesn't grab things. Is he going to put it in there? No, he's not. I just want to see what he decides to do with it. You know? What's your method, my boy? Interesting that he went like this and then over here. Now he's confused and sad. He's like, where the fuck do I put this thing? Might hit you with it. I'm sorry. I was just wondering. He's going to snap it. So does he just keep looking now? No. Okay, so what if I put, in this one, I put a copper shovel? What about that? Is he... No, okay, so he isn't that smart. So wait, how do I get him to stop holding it now? Right, I just grab it off him. Okay, cool. So he's not that smart. So he can't do things like tool stacking. So he's not for tool stacking, right? It needs to be the same object. It can't be like a... These are knobhead. Oh, don't. Don't listen to him. Don't listen. Don't. Like, so it's like he won't go as, he's not smart enough to be like, okay, this is a chest for tools. He's trans, by the way, you know, I'll take it. Like, this, he's not like, this is a chest for tools. It has to be, there has to be, I'm presuming, more hoes in there. What if I made a different hoe out of a different material and put that in a chest and then gave him the hoe? Would he, does it have to be the same material, or could it be a different material? What if we do that? We'll take that off him because he's definitely confused, poor guy. So you should grab the hoe again. He doesn't put it in there, even if, oh, okay. So he's not putting it in either a chest that has copper or a chest that has, like, there's a chest that has copper leggings. I've tried it with a chest of copper shovel. Chest with a different hoe, he doesn't, it needs to be the same. What does he do? What does he do if he can't place it? What happened? Yeah, I know, I understand he can't place it, but what are you doing now? What's the next step? Because otherwise, surely I'd accidentally put something in there that you can't stack, or I think you can, but you can't, and then you just hold it forever? I just want to see how long he'll do it. We're experimenting today. He stand pretty. Oh, he is beautiful, and I love him very much. So he gets a pass. So he stopped again. So he's just gonna keep checking. And you can name them, you can. My favorite part is the leashes. Leash to the top of his head, which I think is the best thing. Name would be Arlo. Yeah, that's a very copper golem-y name. Okay, you're not gonna stop, are you? So I feel like that isn't... Okay, that's interesting. So it has to be something that he feels like he can stack. Otherwise, he will not. And he just simply won't. His name is Spoon. Will he put an empty chest? Oh, interesting. Good point. Let's make an empty chest. That is a really good point. Thank you for checking. This is what we're doing, right? This is the... So this is an empty chest. I'm going to put the copper thing back in. That one should stack successfully because there should be dirt. Is there not dirt? I didn't grab dirt. Right. Is he going to put it in here? Right. So he puts it in an empty chest. But now that dirt is not going to... That's not empty anymore. Right. So he will put it in an empty chest. His name's Spoon. Okay. I love him very much. You're... Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just interrupted your fucking job. I'll put the dirt in there. See you, Minnie. Have a good one. Okay, so he put the dirt in there and stacked it. Yeah, yeah. There is glass somewhere. Okay, glass and glass panes. I want to see if he does that. No. Interesting. Interesting technology. What a little fella. What a silly little fella. I'm just doing this for, like, ease of use. And that, like, I'm trying to give him stuff to do. What else do we want to test with him? I know that people have tested with his, like, what he can place. So I'm kind of just thinking, like, on a practical... So he needs to be an empty chest. There's no themes for items. So if he is... Like, our logical pattern would be, these are all plants, these are all flowers, these are all seeds, these are all tools and armor. This is a glass chest, so it would include all types of glass. Not smart enough for that, right? He doesn't do the grouping. He will do things like, I know that he will do it where if it's like a boat, he'll put another boat. If there was another copper hoe in a chest, then he'd put it in there. But otherwise, if you don't have that specific item that's unstackable, it will not do it. And it won't add things to chests that aren't empty. Like, it won't start a new stack in a chest that isn't empty. It has to be pre-sorted, right? So that the chest has to already have the item that he's trying to put in. Can you put it through corner walls? I can check. So it requires a level of, like... I was just wondering, like, how much setup does it need? So I'm going to do something illegal here. I'm sorry. Like, how much setup does it need? Things on a second layer? We'll check. Let's try it. We're going to test with sand. I feel like sand's an easy test. We'll do that. Put a bit of sand in there. Put that in there. And then we're going to put one there. And then we're going to go outside. Let's do it here. Does he know? Oh, I didn't make a chest. My Dumbledore baby Beyblade short with hashtag ad. Yeah, I did one of those. I was sponsored by Beyblade. I was bladed. I was blading. Blading for money. I'm a sellout. Where'd that stair go? Hello? Oh, no, he's out of there, bro. He is out of there. What if I block it up completely? What if I just do this? Can you do it through there? Siri. 420 blade, what? No. There's a lot of, I've realized there's lots of Beyblade, like, culture, and I don't know it. Did he do the sand? He hasn't done the sand yet. He's trying to place an apple. Don't bother with that. I'm surprised he doesn't more quickly cycle through, like, once he's checked the chests, he just tries again instead of putting it away. So what the fuck did you do that for? Okay, so he can reach a second layer of chests. That's useful. I can do copper golem on the wiki and see about, like, what he will do. If a copper golem is not holding an item, it visits the nearest copper chest and attempts to take it out. Up to 16 of the first item. Takes 3 seconds to stop and examine each copper chest it visits. If it's empty, then he'll check another one. If a copper golem is holding an item or stack of items, it visits the nearest chest or trap chest and attempts to put the items into it. It takes 3 seconds to stop and examine each chest. If it's empty or the chest contains the same type of item, it attempts to add its items to the chest. In Java Edition, a copper golem cannot distinguish between different potion contents or suspicious stew types, but it can in Bedrock Edition. That's interesting. Copper golem ignores durability, enchantments, shulker box contents, custom names, or any other data. And you can take the item from it. If it cannot add items to the chest, it moves on to the next chest it hasn't visited. It can remember up to 10 chests it can previously visited. So if it has visited 10 chests, cannot place its items, it walks for 7 seconds, forgets, and tries again. It will never give up. What? Will it? It'll never really give up. Huh. So it's very possible that it will get stuck. Tricky with a trap, that's vile. You set a trap chest up to explode and you just get him to put some shit in it. So if he's got an item, remembering chest mean it will go straight to the correct chest after the first time. Should we empty these and try it out? That's an interesting point. Sorry, buddy. Let me have this. Sorry. Yeah, there's not gonna be anything in there now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? Don't look at me like that, man. He's so mad. I'm so sorry. Okay, so what we want to check, we're testing if he puts something in a chest and he checks all of the chests for it, right? If I put it here, if I put a piece of dirt in there and then I put a piece of dirt in here, he's now going to check every chest for that if the dirt goes in, right? So he's going to go check the rest now. Oh, did he just place that? Oh, it's empty. Right. Interesting. So you... Okay, so if there's an empty chest, that will get him. He will just put it in the first empty chest, even without checking all the chests in an area. Interesting. Okay. So I make these not empty then, just for the purpose of testing it out. Right. So if I do the dirt again, where is it? So he just plonked it in there. That's interesting. So let's put a dirt block in here again. Chest is moldy, I know. Chest empties via hopper, so you'd always have an empty chest. That's a really good point. Yeah, that's what you'd have to do. You'd have to always have an empty chest available. But then that would have to empty into, like, some other thing. So he's gonna check all of this. I'm gonna put another dirt block in here, right? He's checking every chest. He now knows this last chest is what has dirt, right? That. He's gonna place the dirt. When he grabs that, does he remember that dirt chest or does he test all of them? Yes, he tests all of them. He is not that smart. It's good to know what his limits are. Like, he won't remember. He will remember chests, but I think the moment he picks a new item, once he places the item in a chest, it resets his memory. All he'll remember is that he's already checked all of these chests and there's no good chest to place it in. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. Well, I mean, do you expect him to be? Look at him. Look at that boy. Just gonna make that all clean. Sorry. See a straw. So, interesting. So he's limited, you know, in what he does, but it is a quick stack because realistically, this is not, no one's house looks like this early game, right? Realistically, I go on a trip, right? So I have him at home. These are my chests. These are the ones that I have, okay? What's the recipe to building? Is 1 copper block and a jack-o'-lantern pumpkin on top. Yeah, Rad, thank you so much for the brand new subscription. Wow, you can use all of the emotes now. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Right. Realistically, so I'm gonna just do what I normally do to sort things, which is not good. Because I'm trying to just do how I would be playing the game normally. Let's do this too. So let's put plants and things in that. Some pumpkins in there. We're gonna do copper and emeralds in there. There's some hay bales as well. And then oh wait, no, copper's already in here. I'm silly. So then if we just put blocks in here, like our building blocks, right? Just trying to like make it a little bit more how I would be normally playing the game rather than like simulating the gap under the chest. It's always like that. Okay, so he lives here. Oh, what's up, buddy? Realistically, I'm just gonna go. So I guess maybe he gets locked up and doesn't put stuff back, so you know what he hasn't sorted, right? So say I go away, I leave him with some stacking to do, and I've forgotten to stack logs into the chest, right? He will then stand there. I get back, he's holding a log. I know then, logically, that he needs to be able to sort the logs. So then I can fix it, right? I think that's probably the logic of why he doesn't just give up. Can he reach down one? Good question. Do I have more chests anywhere? Yes. Yeah, he can open that. Oh, it was empty, so he put it in there instead. Wrong. Oh, it's raining. Yucky. If I just go on a little trip now, I'm hoping that like it'll feel. I think there's like a natural way to integrate the copper golem into how you're playing, if that makes sense. Vanilla, yeah, there's vanilla. Brand new update just dropped today. I'll grab some flowers. Oh, hello, dogs. Hello, dogs. Name him Dinnerbone. I want him the right way up. Trying to find like a... Oh, there's a little nether portal as well. That's nice. 3 vertical reach. I think so, yeah, because I think people were like, this is impractical if all my chests need to be on a single layer once he was added. So then they added, like, they let him reach... He can reach, like, a certain amount of blocks away from where he stood. Ouch. Oh, lodestones. That's an interesting drop. Silk touch shovel. Flint. Flint. Oh, gold hat. Yeah, I'm looking some cute. Ow. Okay. I'm gonna kill this sheep. That was weird. Why did he do that? Why did he swing around like that? Little pathway so golems to get to her. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm thinking like on a natural level, I go home, I put some stuff in a like I do the categorizing. He doesn't categorize for me because he's not that smart. But then after I've categorized stuff, I come back with more stuff of that thing, and then he can just do it for me without me having to like go in and do it. I feel like it operates more like a slowed down version of the quick stack to nearby chests button, really, rather than like sorting as such, because you really have to have already sorted it, because he'll only put it in an empty chest, a completely empty chest. He won't then go, oh well, all the chests have got things in and I can't stack it, so now it goes in this one, you know. It's basically the quick stack to nearby chest, but without actually making it an instant click button. It's a whole thing, and it takes a while, because sorting, I'd say, yes, you can definitely rig redstone up, absolutely, to like make it sort, but you have to have pre-sorted it already. He won't do any sorting. He won't decide what chests, what things go in what chests. He will only go, this goes in here. But that's useful. That's great, because I personally don't remember what chests I've done, and so I will easily just throw, I'll have like across like 6 chests, I'll have like 2-3 stacks across those chests of different things. Only continue sorting if the player is, even if the player is rather far away. I think if he's out of render distance, I don't imagine that he will, because he physically can't. I'm interested to see how that plays. Like, you can't go away and leave him with a box full of stuff and he'll just keep going. Like, I don't think that will work. Like, it couldn't, right? Would he walk on the stairs? Yeah, he'll walk. As far as I'm aware, he will go. He's pretty mobile, and he will use the logical path, AI path, you know, the mob AI pathing that would normally be used to get somewhere. Like, you can build things to allow him to get to, like, lots of chests. The chest will always be empty. The copper chest should end up empty every time. But depending on whether he's rendered in. He doesn't mess with barrels and shulkers? No. He will move shulker boxes, though, but not in any sorted way. Like, if there's a shulker box in a chest already, he will put another one into that chest too, which is, I'd say, minimal use. Like, I don't really see people doing that much. Head copper, they do, yeah, and armor. Look. We have the whole set now. Thing is, iron is crazy. Iron feels so weird now. I just never ever find it. Chug is loaded far away. Yeah, I would imagine so. It might be a simulation distance thing, so I'm not entirely sure how to check that, because off the top of my head, I don't really know how to load a chunk. But they've taken away spawn chunks now. So you can't just use the spawn chunks to, they don't stay rendered. Because there's like effective ways of keeping a chunk loaded now. Apparently, that's what they said. I don't really know. I'm gonna kill these sheep too. Sorry, sheeps. Yep, for Bedrock and Java, it's out today. Copper armor aged. That would be neat. I don't know if it's like a practical thing of like, that would mean there would be like so many pieces of copper armor if they were like trying to account for all of them. I'm just making a quick bed so I can sheep. There's also loads of copper materials. That's weird. Don't say that. That's fucking strange. Like, that's a weird thing to say. Hi, Ree. Why is... Oh my god. Hello, sheep. Have you seen iron anywhere? I'd like a bit. Oh. Another ravine. I feel like I've not seen these in a while. Where's the got iron. I know it's in mountains. I know on paper. I know where I probably up there. It feels strange. I am a long time player. My iron is what you go into a cave and see in the wall. It's weird now when I go in like 8 out of 10 caves. There is none. There is 0 iron anywhere. It's weird. I still don't really like it. It feels wrong. What's one of my favorite characters down the show I'm watching? No spoilers. I don't even know what show it is. Low-key, still go into a cave. You just need to go deeper than the surface caves. I know, but like, that's weird. It's something that you could, you know, you're always able to just sort of dip in to a cave that's there, not put yourself in too much mortal peril, and then like leave with some iron. Like that would be enough to get like a chest plate maybe / a pickaxe. Oh my god. We in good tonight, folks. It's weird that I've done that without actually going underground. That's weird. I didn't even know you could do that. That's a crazy pull. What the fuck? Yeah, bin off iron. Who needs iron? Diamond. Oh, I am excited to get hold of the spear. Whenever the snapshot drops for the spears and stuff, I'm so playing that. Like, I want to see how fast I can get a server going and we can like test it out with friends. Spears look so cool. I really want to like go into the damage numbers and stuff and like see how crazy it gets. Because, I mean, even in, like, the fucking Minecraft Live, like, clips that they put up, like, they were showing some, like, one-shot potential. Like, it's crazy how much damage you can get off that thing. There's no iron. I thought there was supposed to be iron here. I just need to go underground far. That's a cool mountain. Nautilus looks really cool. I just think that, like, in terms of general play, the spear is going to be more something that you kind of figure out. Maybe I just like revive my PvP arc after all these years, really get back into it, but like I'm just a spear specialist. Spearcialist. That just sounds like I'm saying spatialist, but in like a Geordie accent. My spearcialist. Where's the... Also, I should run as everything. I don't think it will. I think that a speed-based weapon is good because it means that you, in caves and stuff where you can't build up damage, build up speed, I imagine it's underpowered compared to just a sword or an axe. That's my guess. Like, I think that its base damage is probably pretty underwhelming because then it allows you to do crazy more damage than when you are going fast. But there'll be a lot of environments where it just won't work. Have you even learned to PvP past 1.9? I barely have. I have done a bit of a training. I did, but I've kind of gotten completely washed now. Like, I didn't realize how washed I would get. My brain, I think, at its core, I played so many years in my... and these... Thing is, I spent my formative years, right? Some of my formative years playing 1.8 PvP for years. That's really hard to rewire, guys. You know, I have to spend then the same amount of time doing the new combat. And ultimately, I have, like, shit going on in my life, you know? I've got a dog now. I've got, like, I live alone. I don't live at home. You know, so I have to do all my cooking and cleaning and stuff. I have a husband. I have a relationship I need to do and keep upkeep. I have friends and social life. I can't just... Suit PvP. Shout out Suit PvPers. That's a throwback. They don't really do those anymore, I don't think. Kind of, maybe. Suit PvPers. Jesus. Yeah. I was in those trenches. Not well. I was never very good at it. I couldn't really... You live alone. No. Rod PvP? Yeah. My brain, a lot of my brain... Right, this is... You know how in, like, MCC and stuff, they go, oh, don't... I realize I completely forgot where my fucking house is. Oh my god, oh my god. If I go back to this house and my copper golem is like solidified, I will actually cry. I fear I will actually cry. So I need to go back. But yeah, no, I didn't save coordinates. Now listen, right. So when I was doing 1.8, block hitting was the method. Like block hitting is what you do. So you used to block with the sword. Block with the sword. That would help reduce damage by some amount. So you'd basically be constantly spam hitting, but in between you'd be holding right click. You'd be like putting right click. I still do that, and it's annoying because I can't offhand a crossbow, because I will always at some point accidentally instinctively right click, like I'm blocking with a sword isn't a thing anymore, and I will just loose the crossbow outwards in the middle of a fight, which is not what I'm supposed to do, because but the muscle memory of like right click left clicking has never really left me. Oh no, I've lost me house and me man. Be able to sword block. Not, I know. Sword blocking is like a truce. Oh, I do miss it. We now just kind of have this. I guess shields serve the same purpose essentially in that thing, but bit of lava, little treat. I'm going back so I don't lose my house entirely. So I've just kind of run between mountain to mountain to try and find iron. End update tomorrow. Don't think so. In fact, I have a whole video as to why I don't think so. Dude, the plugs just write themselves. People will just bring it up and I can always plug it. People might be the same. Well, yeah, and change is good, so it's fine. But like, yeah, there was just, God bless Noah Pika Clicks, who he would do the MCL tournaments, and he would, because out of just pure stubbornness, would keep them as 1.8 combat, which I don't think he will anymore. And so, oh, so good, because that's the fucking combat I'm actually good at, and like, probably not anymore even at this point, but oh, and it was so nice, because I'm not good at PvP in modern game, but it was just such a good feeling when these dudes would like run over and then I would absolutely rinse them, and then I'd see them avoiding me for the rest of the fucking match, because I'm like, I actually am good at this PvP. You just don't know, okay? I was there. That was my fucking war zone, dude. I'll give you opportunities to plug it. Thanks. It's just funny when it comes up organically. People like to talk about it, you know. It's not the same. You know, that's fine. Okay, there's the birch forest. I think it's through the birch forest, but along the beach. I was there when it was written. Oh my god. I still remember it. I remember it happening. It was like a nuke. It was like a nuke hit. Because I was active in like Minecraft PvP communities on servers. It was like a fucking nuke hit the game, and it was like, oh my god, like if you update the game, you're now no longer good at PvP anymore. It's an entirely different system, and it was absolute uproar. It's crazy. So okay, Bedrock play. Okay, this is not where I was living. Shit. So Bedrock players, I've heard that it doesn't work. It's actually not implemented fully in Bedrock, though. Am I crazy? Have I not got a boat? I do. Oh god, I don't know where my house is, guys. Anyone, any ideas? We didn't go past a swamp. What's over the, what, this way? Or through the forest, that way? Like on offer 1.9. I mean, it doesn't work with each other, right? So, and also that's not, they already let you go back in the versions. What the fuck is this little spawn? This little ball. You'll be able to see it sticks out like it's awesome. Thank you. Thanks for that. Thank you. Which way did I approach this village from is the question. How's we going? We've been experimenting with the copper golem. He's an interesting little guy, I will say. He's got less brain than I thought he did. But in like, what he has makes sense. I just thought he was a bit more clever. Like, he won't stack an item that he can't find the stack for. He won't put it in a chest unless it's completely empty. And if he doesn't find a chest to put it in, he will not put it anywhere. He will literally hold on to it indefinitely, which is interesting. So you have to prep for him. You can't just throw him in and be like, here's all my stuff, put it in some chests. Like, it won't do that. It will you want to set all your chests up how you like them, organize them how you like them, and then any more items you get, he will do. One way in Minecraft, oh, like in single player or whatever. Yeah, interesting. I mean, you can probably get a mod that does that. Like, I can't see there not being a mod that does exactly that for you, because, like, it's definitely a wanted feature. I think the 1.9 update was such a hilarious update. It was so funny because, like, it added fundamentally one of the coolest things to the game ever, which was the elytra. Like, it added that entire functionality. It added everything like that, right? It also pissed off everyone who is like PvP'd ever. Like, it completely broke PvP, the PvP scene for ages. So it was this like really controversial thing because it was like the elytra is the best addition they made. Like, arguably, you know, it's such a crazy cool thing, such a cool mechanic, and then they just pissed everyone off at the same time. 1.8 PvP with elytra. I think my finger would hurt. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if I would be able at my advanced big age. I'm kidding. My huge age. Am I not along this beach? I feel like I am. Like, am I not along, like, at this age, I don't know if my poor old creaky old woman hand would be able to handle the amount of clicking you have to do in 1.8. It is unreal. I think it's like, there's skill to 1.8 combat, but it was simpler to the point where it might, like, not as good, you know? Right, there was a birch forest, that's right. But then I don't think it was on an island. It was simpler, so there was like, but then, I mean, they also had to like put things in like soup PvP and things to kind of make it more complicated and interesting, and add more skill levels to it. This is why you always save your base codes. I'm actually doing education. This is Minecraft Educational Edition. Minecraft Educational Edition. Today's lesson is don't be fucking stupid like me and make a whole house and put a guy in there that you really love a lot and then lose it because you didn't once press F3. Like, it's stupid. It's even stupider because I am streaming and I have the entire gameplay so far on camera and I could just go back. If I had once pressed F3 to see where I lived, then I'd know. But no, I'm an idiot and I didn't do that once. Don't be like Becumon, okay? It's like the whole, like, I'm not clip farming, I'm just ass. Diamond respawn at house. I've already slept at my, not at my house. Because that wasn't even stupid. Stream is education. I scream as they drag me back to school. You know, okay, my biggest education gambit that I played was starting... I was like, I'm going to study computing at school in my A-levels, which is like after my GCSEs. I did all of those, and then I was like, pick computing because I like computers. Somehow managed to then convince my parents that going halfsies on me with a PC build, with the parts on a PC build, was educational, and that's how I got my first PC, because I was building it, and that was therefore a learning opportunity about computer architecture. Now, do I feel bad? Perhaps. Did I actually learn a lot about computers unexpectedly? I wasn't even planning to do that. Did I do that? Yes. I did actually learn a lot more about computers. It was actually a great thing to do. Go along the water. Well, what coordinates am I at? I could just go back to 0, 0 and then trace from there, but like that feels much. Could I go back to maybe I go back to 0, 0. It was genius. I was like, okay, I really want a PC because before my PC I had a laptop, which was for school. Wait, 0 isn't it's not my spawn point, is it not anymore? Oh, Nate, I don't understand how Minecraft works anymore. Am I washed? Yeah, I know, but it'll be close, right? It'll be close. I think I'll at least get... If I can find the village that I spawned at, though, I'll at least be able to do it. I spawned at a village, which is good, because I can trace my steps back, trying to get a bed. Yeah, no, it was like, I finished it, and then I was like, I want to take computing, and then I was like, okay, I really want a computer. How I have some money because I had like allowance. I had like sort of like monthly allowance that I just never really spent. So it was just where it just sort of like it had saved up. And then like, and birthday money and Christmas money. I had the money, but like not all the money. And I wanted a good computer. And I was like, okay, mother and father, now listen. So I need to know the inner workings of, I really sent it. I need to know the inner workings of a computer so I'm not behind in my computing class. I tried to guilt them. It's actually terrible. Like, bear in mind, my parents I was lucky enough, they were comfortable. I wouldn't have been doing this if my parents were like, in any way, like hard up for money, because that would actually be really nasty. It was only because like they were we'd been in a good financial situation. So, you know, and I was like, yeah, no, I need to know computers, otherwise I'm going to be behind. And they were like, okay, well, what do you need to do? I'm like, well, I need to buy parts and then I need to build the computer myself. Like, that's how I'll do it. And it means I get a computer. And I tried to fucking be like, yeah, Arnold's here. I don't know if you can see him. I think he wants something, dude. Okay, it's 6 p.m. Well, it's actually 6:20. Is this something you like? Are you asking for something, perhaps? Is there something that I'm supposed to be giving you at this point in the day? Bro, is this sitting down like, bitch, it's my fucking dinner time. Yeah, okay, right. I need to go and feed him. I'll log out of the thing and then I'll go and give him his food, okay? Just give me 1 sec. BRB, because I need to feed the dog. It's dinner time. Dinner. There you go. Off he goes. Wee. Okay, 1 second, guys. Hold up. Whoa. Hello. Dog is fed. He is eating currently. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Right. I'm back. I fed him. We're gonna try and find my house again, because that's just how it works. That's how the cookie crumbles on bake him and play Minecraft. I I feel like there is a point on the horizon where I will, like, do a more, like, an actual playthrough a bit more. Because, like, for a lot of the last updates, I just haven't had... I don't have an ongoing world. I don't have a forever world. So for a lot of updates, I am kind of having to start new ones. And I'm like, do I go back and dig my old hardcore world out that I retired and, like, just do it again and add new, go and explore all the new stuff? Because I haven't played it in... My house is right there. What? No, silly, that's me. I know I look a lot like it, but... Needs a forever world. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, because I feel like what I'm lacking is, like, a world to just be playing in when we play. I don't want it to become, like, it's a thing that... What the fuck? Where's the land? Huh? I'm just gonna get the shipwrecks because it's there. It's just you. I got confused. So fuck's sake. Fuck you. No way! Absolutely insane pull. Insane pull. New house. No way! No way we got the shroom. Shroom time. Oh. Sorry if you can hear weird noises. You might probably actually can't hear them. Oh, buried treasure. Sorry, I'm now playing Minecraft again. This is the thing that happens to me where I just start playing the game and I'm like, oh, what was I doing? Oh, shit, yeah. Ow. Shoot down. I'm under a... Oh, okay. Interesting that the firefly bushes spawn here. Didn't know that. I'm not bad at my son. I'm just sidetracked. Okay. Sidetracked. Haha. Hello. Best biome for hardcore, by the way. I did have... I had definitely one. I had... yeah. Really good at my sentences lately. I had a hardcore world where I was living on a mushroom island. It's so nice. It's such a nice way to play hardcore because you don't get any spawns. Well, I'm trying. We didn't hire a babysitter. If he manages to burn the house down with no lava, no fire, no flint and steel in his hands, I actually would be impressed, and he deserves to be able to. Doesn't stop you from exploding yourself with beds in the nether. Now, Blue, that was a deep cut, okay? That was a deep cut. It was one time, Blue. Yes, I did die to that. Because what did I do wrong? I think I put the wrong block, or I didn't step back far enough or some shit, and I blew myself up instantly with a bed. I can't remember what I actually did to stop, like, to fuck that up. But I'd been farming netherite, what was it? Ancient debris. What was it? That one. There was the Enderman farm was a pretty notorious one because I really liked that one. Where's land? Okay, sorry, I'm getting tilted. Not a W crash out. This is an L crash out. Okay. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't place a block. That's what happened. I didn't block myself. Go to 0, 0. I was there and there was no land there. I'm going back this way because I know there's land this way. Silly Billy. Silly Billy. All right, guys. Okay, so maybe the Yapper remote was a mistake. Hit your golem by accident. You fucking monster. He's gonna remember that, you know? These things, those guys have memory. Can I heal him? Do they? Yeah, they must have health, I suppose. I imagine that the reason I spawned so far away at the village is because there was no land. And then respawn on land is keep invon. Okay, this is the village I spawned at. This is my spawn. What's the coordinates of this? 300 and minus 370 and then plus 41. I found my spawn point. This is good because I can roughly trace myself back from there, okay? I'm gonna have a little sleep. No, this is my job, so I'm allowed to talk. Talking is allowed. Bam, bam, bam. Sorry. Hop. Okay. Tells you to plop in the middle of the ocean. Oh, it can happen, really? Oh, I didn't know that it would ever do that. The game would just go, yeah, you're doing an ocean playthrough. Time to swim. Get fucking swimming. And also, by that logic, if you are being dropped that far in, if you're being dropped in the ocean, there's gotta be, you are swimming for a bit. What if you can't swim? Luckily, Minecrafters can. Steve is a good swimmer. You put this in emote only. That's kind of my goal, I think, is that you guys can fully communicate with me, even if you can't actually say words. It extends the search area. If you can't find it, then it just says, fuck this shit, you are in water. That's so fun. I love this game. Silly game. Looks mid yawn. Well, I think that's fitting because I do yawn. What if you're incompetent and can't space? Well, that sucks to be you, but realistically, you wouldn't really get very far if you can't press space. Or you'd just drown. Emote no, I don't know. Emote chats for like specific points in time and specific needs. I'm not just emoting onlying you. That's a punishment, if anything. No, I like talking to you. God, like, I just didn't want to say it. Fine. I'll admit it. How good are copper tools? Fine. They are marginally better than stone, but they don't last too long. It's not really much. Imagine between stone and iron, it's that. Now, I need to remember where I actually settled here, because I don't. So I just thought I'd maybe be reminded, but I don't know. Haha. Maybe I do like you. What? Oh god, I can't believe San Diego is nearly there. I'm all sorted now. Everything's booked. Ah, my house! I found it! Oh god, I'm so smart. I found it. Oh, there's my little man. He's just chilling. He hasn't aged a bit. What's up, buddy? What's up, bubba boy? He's like, you left me. You left me, bitch. You left me. Sorry, Arnie is just like loudly drinking water. Just very, very loud in there. Yes, if you're not familiar, that is my dog. He's called Arnie. He's a good boy. He's a baby boy. Got one iron. Okay. No, I didn't. Wait, where did that go? Where did bro? I got it. There you go. I want to make an iron axe, so which is where, you know, I did it. I did stone, I did copper, and now I've done iron. I did do the progression as it should be. But yes. I fence you? What do you mean? What, like with fucking swords? What do you mean I fence you? On guard. I actually did a fencing course once. I have like dabbled in a million hobbies. It's not good. I never commit. I'm such a flake on like hobbies. This is streaming and content. I've never done anything for this. Genuinely never done anything for this long. Not even a job. Like I can play violin, clarinet, xylophone, piano, like drum kit, timpani, like kettle drums. I think that's it. At like all at a rudimentary shit level. Like I know how to mechanically play them all. I don't know how to play them well. So like that's what I mean. What do you mean, whoa? What? What did I do? What did I do? Did I say something wrong? Did I do something? Is there something? What's happening? Okay, Squidward. Yeah, no, but this is it. I can't play any of them to a competent level. I can play them. It's behind me. Like ads, by the way. I didn't even see them coming. It's an ad break. No, yeah. So I have done clarinet lessons for about a term at school, so I can play one. I think I could probably get notes out of one. I can play a violin really shit. Didn't really practice it. I Piano, I used to play it, like, that was the one I played the most. Why? Well, now I would say I had undiagnosed attention deficit disorder, so I never practiced. And so my parents were sort of like, maybe this new instrument will catch her fancy. It didn't. None of them ever did. I never committed hard enough to it. So I, you know, and if I wish I'd known, because I would have maybe put more techniques, and I think my parents didn't understand what my brain was doing, and I didn't either. So I would just be like, I can't explain to you how I do like playing piano, but also practicing this song on the piano makes me want to die, and I can't think of anything worse right this second. And so I never would, right? But they didn't know. They were sort of like, surely you should just be figuring this out. Like, you know, it's, you know how to play it, just do it. And it was, you know, it was this whole thing. Didn't know at the time why that might have been. I know now. But yeah, so then it would be a kind of, I would then go, oh, violin looks cool. Oh, clarinet, that's a cool instrument. What a new, unique instrument. Oh, percussion. And then I do it for a bit. I liked percussion. But I then, yeah, no, sorry. I like percussion. I did it for school. I did GCSE music, and part of GCSE music is performance. You have to perform a song. Which, like, and I got an A star in my performance. Like, I could at one point in my life play the xylophone pretty dang well. I was once goated at the xylophone. There's my lore drop. I was once actually quite good at playing xylophone. For like a couple years of my life, I was actually quite good. I even learned how to do the thing with the two, you basically knuckle two xylophone beaters. So they play a chord in one hand and then you play the melody with the other hand. So I used to play xylophone. Xylophone, by the way, the wooden ones. By the way, strictly, xylophone is only the wooden instrument, the wooden bars. The glockenspiel is the metal one. New story? Yeah, actually, I don't really go into it because, like, I guess I kind of feel kind of bad about it. So I never really went into it much. But I can kind of play a lot of instruments, but not much at all. Barely. Hate glockenspiel. Xylophone was the metal one. No. Glocken, because Glocken is bell, right? Or something. Glocken is bells, right? Doc Strange, this is your time. And bell, yeah, bell play, bell game, right? So Glockenspiel is metal because it's like ringing a bell. Xylophone is fucking, I don't know where xylophone comes from. I don't know what the etymology of xylophone is. Xylophone etymology, I'm interested. Right, so the old English, there's an English prefix of xylo is relating to wood. So there you go. Xylo means of wood. So of wood phone, as in of wood, like sound makeup thing. No, Spiel is play or game. So yeah. But yeah, people actually play the triangle. No, but a percussionist will usually play it in as part of a like band or an orchestra. I did one orchestra performance because they needed a percussionist clearly really badly because I was not good. I did one performance in the orchestra and it was there was, oh my god, there was one and it was Les Mis. It was Les Mis, right? Okay, Les Mis heads, please lock in. The sting, like the general, the 4-note sting of Les Mis where it goes that in like half the fucking songs. Really hard to play on a xylophone about 50 times in a row. Turns out those four notes over and over and over again with slight changes every so often. Really hard to play on a xylophone when you have two hands and you have to hit one, so you're going over and over again for like minutes because it's the same. It lasts the whole fucking song. Really hard to keep the rhythm there. Just little If you ever wanted to know, can you do the Hugh Jackman vibrato? No, but I've seen the people that like can do it. Like where he's just like, who am I? What have you got? What have you got? Like you drop that right now. Sorry, dog had thing. Sorry, that was a dog experience there. Dog who eats thing. What have you even got there? It was just a fucking wrapper. Dickhead. The universal. What have you got? What's your mouth? Drop it. Got it. Get out. Yeah, what have you got? What have you got? That. Oh god, the amount of times I've fucking said that in my life. I never thought. You're never born thinking how many times you're gonna say that. But yeah, no. Was it? You still have a xylophone? No, I never had one. So there was one other guy in my year that played percussion and he had a xylophone. And so I would and luckily we were friends. We happened to already be friends. So I didn't really pick percussion because of him or anything. I just I realized afterwards that that's what he played. And then so I'd either practice on the school's one or I'd practice on his. Because there was also part of the GCSE, or for some, I don't know what it was for. I think it was the GCSE. Part of the GCSE, I think, I had to do a solo performance and a non-solo performance. So me and the one other guy in my year who played xylophone, like it's quite hard otherwise. Like it was lucky really that there was a guy that played xylophone in my year, because we then had to spend a lot of time practicing. We fucking played William Tell Overture on the xylophone as a duet. And that song is that's the song. I played that on xylophone. That was part of my GCSE. Little fucking what? Little lore drop, little music lore drop. I'd love to have a xylophone again. Like they're so fucking fun. Yeah, from the percussion room. Yeah, it was because the teachers went, "Can you please do this one? It's just the best, easiest one." I need to give you more job. Hello, sir. Would you like a job? Now, what should I go and... How hard is it to find iron? Am I being just bad at the game? Right, hang on. Xylophone stream? I need to get a xylophone. Do you know how much a full fucking size xylophone costs? Jesus Christ. They're massive. Minus 500 plus 780. Somebody remember that. It was sick as fuck. I got an A star in my performance part of my GCSE. So I clearly impressed them with my schmoves. Tub office music room? No. Xylophones are kind of niche. Like you either get one from from a school or you have to have bought one. So from Beck gets a xylophone. I'll need a new PC first, I think. It's probably new PC, xylophone. Food, you know. So yeah. Best part of percussion was when I did do the band performances. And it would have the kettle drum part of it. Little makes you feel more powerful as a scrawny 15-year-old than being able to play the timpani in an orchestra in school. If you don't know what those are, timpani is also known as kettle drums. It's the one where it's the big fuck off drum that goes dum dum boom boom, but it's that. So I'd be playing the xylophone and then the timpani part would come up and I'd put the xylophone stuff down and then I'd stand behind these 4 massive fucking drums and I'd be fucking bashing that shit and I'd be like, yeah, no, I feel awesome. This is the best. The big one, the big fucker. I'm trying to find iron so I can give him stuff to stack. But yeah, that was a sleigh. That was always a good time. The few times that I did do it, being able to smack big drum, because you're never not hearing the timpani. You can't not hear a timpani. Tell me as a video of this. I doubt it. I probably demanded my parents do not film it. Because I was, like I said, they were desperate for a percussionist, and there weren't many in the whole school. I was one of like 3. And they needed more percussionists for this thing, and so they kind of had to just make do with my really bad playing, and so therefore it wasn't very good. Pay the tubular bells? No. Who owns Twitch? Dan Clancy, my G. Dan Clancy, my G, my boy, right? That's my boy right there. Like with the big drums. Yeah, no, they're fucking sick. I think it was probably half the reason I decided to play percussion. It is fun. Percussion is fun. I did do drum kit and snare drum as well. Like I did do that a bit. I never really took to it though. I learned how to do the drum rolls though. They're fun. How old is he after? I have no idea. Like 60s, I think. I'm not sure. You're gonna be at TwitchCon? Hell yeah, I will. In fact, by the way, just while I'm here, I don't think a lot of you guys go to TwitchCon, especially not because a lot of you are European. If anyone is going to TwitchCon, the app is now open, and you will need to, if you want to go to my meet and greet with Owen and Elle, you need to reserve a spot by going into the app and picking us as like one of your choices. It will then like allocate you a spot. So yeah, you need to do that. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it, which sucks. And I want to meet you guys if you are going. I don't know. Again, like I said, I don't think a lot of you do go, but it's, yeah. So I am going, and yeah, I will be there. I'm excited. There is a little kind of no dice panel, sort of. Not in the normal sense. It's like done differently. But yeah, there'll be a D&D based panel. I'm also on a social media for Twitch streaming panel, like a help panel. I'm a teacher, education time, as well. And then also a meet and greet and MCC. Someday I'll go to TwitchCon someday. Chad's going to this TwitchCon as a niche group. I know. I mean, to be fair, streamers going to this TwitchCon is getting a niche, more and more niche. I like to go. I like TwitchCon a lot. It's hard. A lot of it is also to see like friends and American friends that I don't get to see very much, even though it is a fucking trek. And I get to do all these cool things, and that's all thanks to you guys, and I appreciate it. So if you are coming, it would be awesome to meet you. What the fuck? If you're not, that's fine. I will be streaming while I'm there because MCC is on, so I will be doing my classic scuffed ass MCC stream from the fucking from the stage, which is always a fun time, and the audio is always immaculate on those. So selling streams equals education. Yep, live to help me focus. I know what you mean. I often have to have like a YouTube video or something in the background when I'm working. It's why editing's a pain in the ass sometimes. I think it's why editing can be so hard, is you can't have a thing going on in the background while you edit because you have to listen and watch. Will be at TwitchCon advise you? Well, a lot of people, to be fair. I can't really list them all off. The people I'm doing stuff with, like Eloise, Owen, Toby, Ainsley, and many more. A lot of hermits are going, I think. There's a lot of lifestealers go. Yeah, it's TwitchCon, you know? It's sort of be a lot of people. Ah! Okay, phew. Sorry, that was such a fucking pathetic scream. You can't hold a convention, chat. You know how much liability there is there? TwitchCon next year? Yes. But like next year's easy to say because the next one after this one is Rotterdam again, which is dead easy for me to get to. That was a real panic. For a second, I really thought I was going off that cliff and dying at this point. Spec your meet and greet. Yeah, spec your meet, spec your greet. That's what I be doing at TwitchCon. I love meet and greets. They're sick. One of my favorite bits. Yeah, this is what I mean, man. Like, what do I do for iron? Like, I know, yes, I need to go into the caves deeper, but like, fuck. Like, maybe I don't want to. Is that, like, look at this entire thing. Not a single iron ore. There's none. Like, you know, I need this stuff for one shield or something, you know, and I can barely get any. And what I have found is usually from chests. I don't want a strip mine. Strip mine is for like diamonds. Strip mine is for later, you know? Oh shit. Go away. I found some anyway. But it's Minecraft. It's not Farmcraft. Or Mine Farm. In Super Clips, you plan on doing more of these streams? I do, but I cannot tell you a single other thing more, lest I ruin the surprise and ruin all my plans. Ooh, a creeper. You should really sleep. Go to bed. Sleepy time. Hello! Oh, little bastard. Take doors into an underwater cave. Yeah, I know. It just feels weird that that's like... That becomes the technique. This kind of quite cheese sort of thing. I guess like the Nautilus helps with not being a cheesy thing. Can you die please? Can you blow up? Thank you. Ow, that took a lot of damage off me. Ah, I just want to mine my iron. Why am I in an entire cave? Okay. It's fine. We're fine. Oh, there's some more there. There is a mine shaft here. There is... Why is that where I've spawned? Ah! Ow, fuck. No, don't. Please don't poison me. Oh, that's a normal... Oh, fuck. Why did I get hit by just the normal spider? Leave me alone! Ow! Fuck you, man. Ow. God. Nasty, nasty place. Waterlogged doors the next update. Oh, that would be so annoying. They'd have to do something about iron, surely, at that point. It's so... I know, I think it's... I'm not necessarily saying that the way it is fundamentally awful. I think I am just used to how it was, which it was like that for a very long time. Like, iron was just there, right? Now it is not there, and so I feel weird. I don't know how to find it effectively. It feels so much harder to find. Maybe it was exactly what was intended all the time, but... Wait, spamming. No, I'm not! I only do that when I panic. And I am cool as a cucumber. Ow. How did you hit me from there, bro? On a real one. Why am I in an entire ass cave? Do I sometimes miss old cave? Yes. That was a really good sentence. Well done, me. I sometimes do miss old caves. I think I do miss the, like, the tunnely type caves. Like, where it's not so multi-layered, you know? Oh, shit. That was... See, my aim is fucking bad! Die, please. Oh, I want my golem. Where's my golem? My happy place. Okay, I returned with a little iron. Did any of you guys take down my coordinates from my house? Because I said them, but I don't think I saw anyone put them in the chat. And that is fully my fault. I was being presumptuous, cocky, and I will now live with my mistakes, because I don't know how to get home. Where's my bed? Did I throw that away? I'm stupid. Hey, Kelsey, for 57 years! Nearly 5 years. Crazy. And your destiny is so pretty. Ah! 57 months. That's fucking sick. That's so long. That's so long. Ah! Okay. Now, which way? Minus 500. 780. This way? Yeah, that way. That way. I don't know how my bed is. I've lost it. Should I get married? I don't think so, unless you've said. I don't really... I'm not in the business of saying other people's marriage announcements. I think that's not really my place. Woohoo! Woohoo! I'm gonna fight Copper Golem or a lay. Surely the Golem. Surely. Where is my house? Ah. Oh yeah, Mr. Becky Bottom come in years. Bow, 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 ba, bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. So slay. Mega slay. Omega slay. Wait, what's the coordinates? 5 minus 500, 780. Hello, dog. He opened it. He's on the floor sleeping. He opened his eyes when I said that. That's how much weird shit I call him. Because I call him dog all the time. Hup, 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 hup. Okay, I think I'm gonna get back, give him some more things to sort, and then I will head off. But I think I have a YouTube video ready to go today, talking about the new update. Right after stream. Hee hee. Hee hee. Little extra Pokemon content for your evening, if you would like. Ah! How to meet Beck 101 marriage. Try, okay, consider TwitchCon, where I am, and I get a meet and greet. That's a good way to meet me too. What? Yay! Yay! Oh shit. Ah! Marriage is much cheaper than TwitchCon. It depends. Ow, fuck you, man. You're missing, you're missing. You're literally washed. Unbelievably washed. That is a lie. Ah. Where is my house? Supposed to be this way, but I can't see it anywhere. Have I lost him again? I lost him again. Go fund me so we all come to TwitchCon. But then at that point, are you not all? Is that not all just you paying for yourselves to come to TwitchCon essentially? Where are these coordinates? I feel like oh no, there is my house. I see it. Can I hire Scott to officiate marriage? Chat, like, I don't know how to break this to you. Like, I don't know if it's my place even. I just feel like it's been long enough that, like, you can't fucking do that, dude. Like, don't be, like, going to him now, like, like, come on. Come on. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I really don't. We're not that, well, you'd be surprised. Okay, let's get you sorting. If we put some really bad sorting, let's do a bad sorting system where it's really bad. Like, it's not just bad selection of what I'm choosing to put. Let's do this, and this, and this. And these. Question, how much is it roughly to go to TwitchCon? It depends which one. The European one's cheaper ticket. It's then just travel and accommodation. However much it ends up costing. It can be pretty affordable. It can be pretty expensive depending on how you do it. The tickets themselves come to like, I don't know, like, oh, what was I don't know what the cost was with Europe ticket. Like 100 and something? 180, 100 and something dollars, I think, but that's a big guess. I didn't, like, because I partake, I get a free ticket, which is very kind, because I, like, do stuff. I perform. Creators have to pay. If I wasn't taking part in stuff, then yes, I would be paying for my own ticket. But I do, for all the last, like, 6, I've done appearances and things, so I do get it covered. Which I think is fair enough. So basically, it's the minimum is what you spend on the ticket, and then it's like if you have a friend that lives nearby, then you could spend nothing on accommodation and then spend what, like, from the UK, flights to Rotterdam, like flights to Amsterdam or whatever, it would probably come to like 100 quid maybe. And so like you could do it for like 200 quid. Or you could do it for like 1,000 quid if you want to have a nice hotel instead. It's kind of too, there's too big of a range. Are you done? You did it! Look at you! Oh, wait, what? Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that was going to happen. It doesn't add to pre-existing stat, but surely that becomes really not useful if... You know? What? That surely has to be a problem, right? It only has to stack it's created, but it can't create stacks because it'll only put something... Yeah, don't look at me like that. It'll only put a stack, start a new stack of a new thing in a chest, an empty chest, which means it can only do... It can only combinations... Right, is it because... Okay, watch. If I do this... Look, if I do this here, that there, but then I put these in this way around, it'll take from the first slot. Yeah, I'm checking if it needs to be in the... But then it needs to be an entirely full chest? You can't just... You can't have it on another lower line? That's a really... Okay, so it stacked it correctly there. But if there's a gap, then it'll get that and it'll put those in there, right? So now I'm trying to see if we let him stack that up. So he does that fine. But then if I were to put it here, say, so there's like one thing. I want to see what he does here. Because then you can't have any gaps. Ooh, okay. I don't know. That does change things, that it won't just, like, undiscernedly stack into a chest. Because now I can't ever leave an empty gap in a chest. Otherwise, it will not stack correctly. That's a really interesting... Why is that? We've watched a few videos about upcoming before it comes out. I imagine some of you, a lot of you guys would, but other than Minecraft Live. If I can remember Lizzie and Joel, Mrs. Lizzie. Yeah, it's Mr. Lizzie for sure. Okay, I'm trying to think. Genuine question. Question, why do you want to leave a gap? Okay, observe. If I cut this in half so there's less space. Observe, I have a chest filled with things. This chest works perfectly fine. Okay, I don't have enough things. Chest works perfectly fine. He sorts correctly because there's no empty spaces. I go into the chest, I need all my lapis. Right? Or I need all my lapis and I'm gonna take out, like, this spider eye? I'm trying to think, like, how this would work. I guess, yeah. But then down here, I'm trying to think. Yeah, so then you do this, I take these out, but then I have more rotten flesh for him to sort, and I've left a gap. He won't stack it together. That's weird, and I don't really know why it does that. That's what I'm trying to get at. I think there is a point where you'd have a gap because you might pull something out of the chest at a later date, and it then won't correctly stack sort anything that is beyond that point. Strain? See, yeah, that. So I was like, okay, I've got a chest full of stuff. Yeah, watch it do it. That'd be crazy. Like, chest full of stuff. I took out the lapis and the spider eggs, didn't want it. But then I've given him some more rotten flesh, or I give him some more raw copper. And now there's gaps. He will just not stack it. That's weird. And I don't know why that is the case. I can't really figure out what that would be helpful for. Because to me, that ruins a lot of, like, the quick stack mechanic thing. Because, like, it now means there's 2 stacks in a chest, which is exactly what I don't want to do. Like, I won't know that either. Like, especially if it's, like, andesite and stone and shit. I'm not going to know if there's multiple stacks. Okay, anyway. Interesting. Discovery. This late stage. Oh, my God. I just joined a VC. I just joined a tech support VC. For TwitchCon. My bad, wrong channel. My bad. Fine, no one was in there. Phew. New the update. There he is. He's got these little guys in here now. I just misclicked. I was just checking something and then like I misclicked, but nobody knows. Nobody knows except all of you. Anyway, right. That was the copper golem. He is a lovely little fella. Interesting discovery at the end there where I really felt like he should be able to stack across without just checking the full slot so far. Like if there's a single gap in the chest, it won't stack. It'll just put a new stack in that chest. Part of the mod. No, this is vanilla. It's new. It's new. It's brand new. It's just dropped today. You can get copper chest plate, copper stuff, and then this little guy, he auto sorts kind of, like you put things in it, and then he picks them out, and then he puts them in boxes for you. Wahoo! Yeah, I'm not messing. Why would I just lie? No, I'm not lying. It's real. I promise. Look it up. Copper Age. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the stream. I'm gonna head now. That was an interesting experiment. Look at him. He's doing his good work behind me. I will be back on Thursday with lock in now. Jingle, jingle, jingle. With hopefully a new, fun, Minecraft-based fun thing that I've got my husband to code for me, and I think should be really fun and silly. I love fun and silly things. I've had a good track record with fun and silly things. So Thursday, I'm hoping will be a new stream thing, and I'm excited for that. So make sure to tune in Thursday, probably about 4:30 or 4 p.m. And yeah, if you're new to the stream, please drop a follow. Wait, no, I'll go find someone to raid first, and then I will do all of this. Because I'm going to raid, but I also will be playing I will also be uploading a YouTube video right after the stream on my YouTube channel. So please, if you are not subscribed yet, please go subscribe. But also, you know, if me talking in detail about my thoughts on a new Minecraft update is something that is interesting to you, please go ahead. Otherwise, then it's fine. And it's different to my stream content, so I don't expect you to automatically want to watch it. But I like to do them. Video channel, video stuff, new stuff. There's not that many Minecrafters live at the moment. That's odd. Am I missing something? Maybe there's a big Minecrafters party that I'm not invited to. I'm joking. I'm gonna go raid Max Juju's. He's doing... I just put that into the fucking search bar and... Oh my god, what is wrong with me? Right, I'm gonna go raid Max. Guys, new video on my YouTube channel will be out very shortly. So please go and have a look at that, okay? I'm just gonna quit out of the game. If you are new to the stream, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. It's very lovely to have you. We are kind of doing a sort of, we're a bit floaty at the moment. We're doing sort of bit of Minecraft, bit of other stuff, but I've got a new fun stream idea that lets you guys interact as well. Coming on Thursday. Check out the Discord if you are new. It is full of awesome, cool chatters. Check out the socials as well. I bet you on if you want to catch up with everything else that I do that isn't being sat here at this desk. And yeah, I'll see you guys Thursday. I hope you enjoy the new Minecraft update. Woo! And there's like 11 or so extra minutes of content come to YouTube right now. Well, in a minute. Okay. You do bite. No, they don't bite. They don't listen to them. They have a great time in there, okay? I will see you guys. I'll see you guys in 2 days. Bye-bye. Have a good Wednesday. See ya.